Good morning. It is 7:10 a.m. on Wednesday, September 5th, 2018. I am Christiana Ellis and I just got up. This is 5 more minutes. I've actually been poking around online just a little bit because I'm having some frustrating issues with my latest um, D&D stream where as best I can determine, what happened is that there was some sort of an online hiccup during the original stream, and when I watched the video streaming from Twitch, there are a few places at about 42 minutes in, 42 and a half minutes in, where the video freezes up for a second while the sound continues, and then it does that a few times over the next minute or so. But then, at least without rewatching the whole thing, it looks like it continues fine after that. The problem is that when I try to export the video to YouTube, as it would be my normal process, or when I try to download the video instead of having it stream from the website, the problem is that the video doesn't freeze at those moments. It just skips ahead, it just desyncs. And so after that point, all of the sound is not just a little bit desynchronized, but it's 10 to 15 seconds off. And that's very frustrating. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know why it's different when I'm streaming it from the Twitch site versus watching it some other way. The next thing I'm going to try is when exporting Twitch from Twitch to YouTube, you can tell it to split the video into 15-minute segments, which I'm hoping, once we get the segment, the affected segment might still have the problem, but hopefully, once it's after that, it'll resynchronize. But then, of course, I have a 4-hour video in 16 15-minute segments, and I'll need to use some sort of a editing software to try to stitch it back together, which is just a lot more work than these things usually are. That's my early morning roar of frustration. I'm also very sore from working out right now, you guys. Pity me. I'm trying to do too much this morning. I think that's part of what's going on right now, is that I'm overwhelming myself a little bit by trying to do things now that really don't need to be now. But that's how it goes. My body is definitely tired right now. I had a good improv class last night, but I was feeling it, especially towards the end of the class. After, like I had said yesterday, not sleeping well on Monday night, I was definitely feeling depleted and sore. And that's not really fun, I think it's a combination of things. It's obviously me getting a lot more exercise than usual, so that's something I am unfamiliar enough with that it's occasionally leads me to question, there's obviously, soreness and discomfort that it's best to push through, because that's part of the process of learning how to stay in a better exercise routine and to get in a better shape. but you also don't want to hurt yourself, right? So I guess it's learning to trying to determine what's the difference between the pain where you should, because they say don't push through pain, but it's a spectrum, right? I mean, it's one thing to say this is muscle soreness due to exertion, but it's not like there's between that and am I maybe starting to hurt my knees or something? Because that's actually, the exercise routine. Oh wow, I'm kind of rambling and I'm just going on and on now. So I do have stuff to do, so I'm gonna actually cut it off there. But maybe I'm ready to kind of start talking a little bit more about the exercise I'm doing. Not like it's a secret, but just I don't know. Like when I'm trying to establish a new routine, I felt weirdly private for some reason. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there and I will talk to you all tomorrow for 5 more minutes.